struggle is real when you need to go for a pee and you're in the middle of a pull, innit? I think I need a catheter. Then I don't have to stand up and go to the toilet. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Run. 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 Ah, nice. Congrats, my friend. So here we are for the second time today, guys. This is WoW Classic Gold Farming Episode 4 Let's Play Edition. So let's go, shall we? So today, as you can see, we're actually in a group today. We're with our level 30 mage friend here. So what we're doing today is, for our gold method of today, we're actually heading back down to Scarlet Monastery graveyard. Now, obviously, the reason for this is only because of our friend here. We're fully repaired as well by the look of that, which is good. Yeah, so the reason for that is because I'm boosting him today. So obviously, I can solo the graveyard quite easily and get it done really fast. So before we continue as well, don't forget to start a timer. So there we go. Yeah. So obviously the graveyard for him is the best experience place at the minute. Obviously when he gets to around 34, he can head on down to the armory. So that's the plan anyway. So we're going to head our way down there now. As you can see, whilst we're flying, if we're opening up all of our bags, you can see that we're starting off with 745 gold today. So I don't really have a specific goal for the amount of gold that I've made today, other than continuing from our last episode, since it's technically the same day, right? So I mean, we made about what, 12 gold earlier. I know it's not really a great deal, but you know, so hopefully we should bump that number up. Also note, guys, so if we look in the upper left hand portion of the screen, we're actually on 659 subscribers currently. Today is Tuesday, still obviously. The time is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon if you're going by the server time. So yeah, guys, let's head on down to Scarlet Monastery, shall we? So how is everybody today? Are you all doing okay? I hope so. Post in the comment section below as well, guys, to let me know how much gold you're making as you're listening along to these episodes. You know, maybe one day we could set up a little competition to see who can make the most gold in like a set time limit. Whether that be 1 hour, 2 hour, or whatever it may be. So yeah, guys, also I think since we're going to be here for a while flying down to Scarlet Monastery, I think that we should start off with another story, shall we? So let's start off with the story of, like I mentioned in the last episode, the story of how this channel came to be, and you know, what started it, and how did I get into it, basically. So yeah, so if you remember from our second episode, I think it was, where I spoke about the story about how, you know, my whole backstory of getting into WoW and, you know, what I was doing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, basically what happened was I got an email, like, God, I don't even remember when it was now. It was in the summer just gone. Obviously, like most of you guys would have received the same thing, just from Blizzard announcing that WoW Classic is coming back. It's making a comeback. So this would have been about a month or two before it got released. So obviously, as you remember from the other story, I basically played retail just to catch up and re-familiarise myself with how things were. Obviously, as you know, I hated retail in its current state in Battle for Azeroth. Didn't really like it one bit. It's too easy. Not to just do the levels and the quests and whatnot, but it's also too easy to get gear. It's too easy to travel around. It's just way too easy. There's no communication in the game, and it's just boring overall, just because of those factors. But anyway, enough about retail. So I played it anyway, just to, like I say, re-familiarise myself with it. And you know, during that time as well, I was actually like playing around on a vanilla private server, just to simply re-educate myself, just to, you know, get back used to how this is, basically. And like I say, the private server was an instant level 60 server. As soon as you create the character, you was level 60 straight away. All your weapon skills were there and all that stuff, and obviously you could get a load of blue items for free straight off the bat, which is really good. Obviously it's nothing compared to what I got now, but you know, back at the time I was testing it out in Dead Mines and stuff, and you know, to my avail, you know, all of the stuff that I could do in the Burning Crusade and Wrath the Lich King, you could in fact do it again in Classic, or at least the theory went that way anyway. I know my gear would have been slightly different in the private server compared to what I've got now, and obviously I've learned a few things as well as we've gone on to Classic. So yeah, once I tested all that out, I knew that I could do that, which I was really excited about, because that for me is the main sale thing for me. That's what got me wanting to play this game. Okay, so as you know, I bought a cheap, budget-friendly gaming. Well, it's not really a gaming PC. I mean, it's a really old one, second-hand one. Got it for £100. And yeah, as Classic released, I was leveling up, as you do, just like everyone else was. I was there on day one of launch. I enjoyed that lag fest. That was really fun. So yeah, fast forward a little bit. Fast forward like 2 weeks or however long it was. I eventually got to level 60 on this character. Now, between the level 20 and level 60, I was actually protection. The simple reason for that is just because I could tank all of the dungeons, so I could literally get into a group straight away in case I needed to do that. My original intent to level 60 was actually quests and that, with the occasional dungeons and that, but as time progressed, as you got higher through the game, it started becoming more and more apparent that people were just doing spell cleave stuff, which is really good actually. I really enjoyed that. Certainly I'd never seen that before, at all, to be honest, as a way for leveling. So it's something interesting, something new and exciting for me. So yeah, anyway, once I leveled up to 60, I dinged level 60 in Blackrock Depths. Then straight away, I went to the current spec that we have now, which is 31 points holy, 13 in protection, and 7 in retribution. So I did that because obviously, as I've mentioned before, it's basically the Shokadin spec. But I knew that this spec would actually work fine in the dungeons to gold farm, which is what I wanted to do. Now, obviously, I think I mentioned this before, but the original intent was to literally just casually play this game, just a few hours a day. Nothing too dramatic. I wanted to do a few raids and that, but nothing hardcore. This was more just of like a pastime for me. I was really excited for this game to come out, and I've loved every single minute of it, not gonna lie. I've played a long time. In fact, let's see my play time now actually. /played is as you can see, I've played the game a lot. 29 days, 8 hours and 9 minutes total time. And then the time played this level, 21 days, 19 hours, 37 minutes. So yeah, I've been 60 for quite a while now. So yeah, what happened was, obviously, as a ding 60, changed the spec, started getting better gear. I started doing what I do now, which is what most of my videos have been about. It was just purely Scarlet Monastery that I was doing. I knew for a fact that Scarlet Monastery was probably the best place to go. So that's why, as you can see from the channel, if you look at my very first video, or in fact my very first about 5 or 6 videos actually, they're all about Scarlet Monastery. It wasn't until later that I actually decided to, do different dungeons, and that's where it eventually evolved into the dungeon series, the Scarlet Monastery series, and then the dungeon series part 1 and 2 that I've got, and obviously now here we are at the Let's Play series. So yeah, the way it happened was, I was this would have been about a month after release. So I was level 60 at the time. People were still leveling their alts, or some people were still leveling the mains even to 60. So what happened was, because the way I do it is obviously, well, the way I did it at the time was I used a group to help me kill them faster. So in turn, they'd get amazing experience, and obviously I'd get a decent amount of gold for my time, which is perfect really. You get paid, they get XP. Very good trade-off. So yeah, what happened was, I was in this group one night, and one of the people said to me, you should do a video on this. And you know, up until this point, I'd never considered this at all. I didn't expect that I was going to do anything like this. I didn't. It never even crossed my mind. But you know, it was sort of when this person, you know, I don't even remember their name now. I wish I did, because you know, I would thank them for it, to be honest. But yeah, so this person, you know, recommended it. There was like, you know, I forgot what they said exactly now, because they were shooting off all kinds of ideas, which are actually pretty good, to be fair. But you know, as soon as this person said that to me, it was like, it really resonated with me, because like, as they said it, all of these ideas were popping into my head, like of what I could do, what it would be like, and you know, I could just see it so clearly of how it would be. Obviously, I didn't expect it would get anywhere how it would be today, which is, you know, I'm really surprised about it, to be honest. But yeah, like, so I did my very first video, which was the montage. I instantly had a plan. I was literally going to do probably about 4 or 5 videos and then just leave it at that. Obviously, the first one was that little montage that I did where you know, you see all of the pools really. It's only like a 3-minute video. In fact, it was my channel trailer at one point. So yeah, I did that. It didn't really get any views, as you can expect. You know, that's not really down to me or anything. It's just the way it works with YouTube. You know, you're not going to get a lot of views at the start. So then I did two more videos, which were there wasn't me talking. There wasn't even guys. They were just literally just like any other video where it was just gameplay footage, basically. So here we are, guys, at Scarlet Monastery as well. Taking us 10 minutes, well, 12 minutes from Stormwind. But yeah, so yeah, once I did them, they were literally just gameplay videos. And yeah, you know. But yeah, guys, so what was I saying? So yeah, I did the gameplay videos. They got a few more views than what my first one did, the montage, and you know, I don't really remember the comments on them now. I'll have to look back at them. In fact, let's have a look now, actually. In fact, no, they didn't even get any views on them or anything. You know, I'm looking at them right now. It's Scarlet Monastery. What is it? Scarlet Monastery Armory, full boosted run, huge AoE pools, 50k XP per hour. That video, which was my second one, that only got, well, it's on less than 500 views in a minute. It's only got 2 comments. Let me just tell him 1 second. And the other one's got less than 200 views, which is, it's the same sort of video, but it's in the cathedral. The only reason why I did that is, number one, I wasn't really sure what to do for content. But number 2 is like, I was just testing the waters to see, you know, how things were and stuff. It was only really the next video where I do the gear, talents and items, where I actually come onto camera with my my voice, and you know, that got a lot of views. You know, right now as it stands, today's date is the 21st of January. You know, that's got 2,300 views, and you know, it had a lot of good responses. So I was really happy about that. And then, of course, the next one is the one that really took off, which was me, similar to what we're doing now. You know, just, there's no script involved. It's just me going through the runs that I do for gold farming, and just, you know, explaining how I do it and why I do stuff, basically. And that's when it started really, you know, getting into how it is now. Let's continue, bro. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's when things started really taking off. And like, you know, as you know, if you've been following this channel, you'll know how things have slowly progressed. You know, I've slowly developed like a signature style thumbnail. I've slowly developed like a signature style title setup. All of these good things, as well as, like, you know, it eventually evolved into doing the playlist, which is the Scarlet Monastery playlist. We've got the Dungeon Gold Farm Series 1, we've got the Dungeon Gold Farm Series 2, and now we're on our 3rd playlist, well, 4th should I say, you know, the Let's Play episodes. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got into it, all because of one person. Well, just from one idea, really, just a suggestion from some random person that I was boosting. So, you know, I'm really sorry that, you know, I don't remember your name, but if you are watching the video, and it was you that that suggested it. We was actually in the cathedral at the time, because I remember it very clearly. Thank you for that, my friend. Just follow slowly. I don't use bubble. You'll be safe. Okay, so yeah, let's just buff ourselves up. We got everything. You ready, bro? Okay, let's go. So remember the gold that we're starting off with, we'll use that as well. A ninja outfit again. So yeah, we've got 745 gold today, guys. Let's see how much we get in a minute. Don't forget to put up Righteous Fury as well, since we've got someone else in the group. We'll use rank 1 consecration as well. So we'll just grab all of these guys up as well. Now doing this with someone else as well. I know I'm boosting him, but it literally reminds me of that video. You know, just how I'm talking, explaining what I'm doing as I'm going. AoE, bro. There we go. He's dropping down his blizzard. This should go a lot faster with him as well. I'll set the loot on free for all. Hopefully it won't affect it like that. So the only downside really to bring in people with you is obviously the money that you pick up. You have to share it between them. But you know, it's just one of them things, isn't it, really? We're still in combat as well, so I think it's because of this guy, maybe. Just kill him real quick. Ah, it's this one. Okay. There we go. I know, bro. I forgot. Ah, look at that. It's not a bad ring for priests, I guess. It's got spirit, but yeah, nice ring. Always keep the macro there just in case. So here we go, guys. Pool number 2. So we'll grab this one here. There's a patrol there, so what I'll do is I'll get them. And we've got the rare mob as well, so we'll get this one. That's really good. We'll run back down here. Change over to Devotion Aura as well, guys. See, it literally feels like I'm doing the similar style to that video as well, where I'm just explaining things. But yeah, what we'll do as well is we'll make good use of our Holy Potion ability. There we go, do that. Okay, we need to bubble, so we'll just heal ourselves now. So we'll spam the macro now, signaling for him to come along. Drop down Consecration. Change back over to Retribution Aura. And there we go. They're going down nice and easy now as well. I don't think our friend will make it in time, you know. To get off the AoE, that is. So where's that Iron Spine? There we go. He's dropped that, which is good. It's a nice weapon, that is. Oh, we got something there as well. That's good. So actually, you know what? This is just giving me an idea. Well, not an idea. It's just reminded me of an idea that I had. So I commented to someone on the channel the other day actually about this. You know, basically it was just saying along the lines of like how this is turning into quite a big community. It's getting, you know, it's turning into something really good actually, and I'm really pleased with it, to be honest. But as I'm going to say is, since it is more like a community and it's getting bigger and bigger every day, I'm thinking about making a Discord group for this. You know, that way, you know, as I'm doing this, you guys can communicate with me live as we're doing it. So I can just, you know, mention in the Discord group that, you know, I'll be like, hey everyone, so I'm gonna be, you know, recording a Let's Play episode in however many minutes. If you're online, you know, jump online, ask me questions and whatnot, you know, and request anything if you want, or whatever it is, you know, or even just have a casual chat or banter, you know, like the person said. That's always good to have. Then that could be something that's quite interesting to do actually, because, you know, as I'm playing along, you know, you guys can just say whatever, and you know, I can respond there and then, really, which could make these Let's Play episodes turn out to be quite fun to do. If we start doing that, is that something that you guys would be interested in? And if it is, then, you know, just let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, you know, with that live stream, with the Discord thing, I think that doing that, then these Let's Play episodes will be more along the lines of like a stream. You know, you guys will be able to just ask me whatever there and then. So, you know, the only difference is you won't see my replies straight away. Obviously you'll have to wait like a day or something for me to just edit it and upload the video, but you know, it gets pretty close to the live stream then. Nice, he can have that as well. So yeah guys, you know, like I say, if you're interested in that, then post in the comment section below to let me know if you are or not. So there we go guys, that's the first run done. Let's head on out, shall we? I'm not sure what time it was when we started. We might hit lockout actually, if we're fast enough. How long was that run, bro? Not sure. We'll yeah, it was pretty fast. To be fair, we'll I think we'll just we'll time it on the next one. We'll remember what it is. I'm pretty sure this has been less than 10 minutes. Ah, so those mobs that reset here, the one that's here and there, I think the way to keep them with you is just drop down a rank 1 consecration. Okay, so let's just reset the dungeon and then jump back in. How much gold did we get? Got about a gold in loot there as well. It's not bad. Okay, so let's buff ourselves up again. Let's go again. Okay, so we're at 28 minutes in on the timer there, so we'll remember that. Now hopefully it should be around 38 minutes by the time we're finished. And if it is, then, you know, it's less than 10 minutes a run. Which is pretty damn fast, to be fair. So we'll drop down rank 1 consecration there. Grab them like that. Drop down rank 1 consecration again. Tag them. Spam the macro. We'll wait round the corner, making good use of Holy Potion as well there. No, obviously not. I've never seen them use the sleep ability before either, so that's really weird. Ah well, never mind though. We'll loot this chest as well, since we're here. Oh, nice. What's that? That's worth about a gold, which is good. So let's get a mana up quickly. I know, man. Ridiculous, isn't it? Right, same again. Okay, let's go. So I think the reason why we nearly died last time is, number one, I think it's because we're in a group. You see, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I'm pretty sure if you go in solo versus when you go in when you're in a party, I think they do make them a little bit harder. But like I say, don't hold me to that. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but you know, if it is, then that'll be why. But also, you know, we took a slight different route, if you remember, because the rare mob was there, wasn't he? So we altered our course a little bit. There's no worries. We'll still gather them all up. See, now I would do a heal, but I've got that bloody curse on me. Okay, we'll spam the macro now. Drop down consecration. There we go. We'll move back a little bit. There we go. Just to keep them spread out so it's easier to loot them. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, let's loot everybody up. Ah, that's the thought actually, yeah. Is it good XP? This gives me 25% of a full level for one run. If I get one blue XP bar, so yeah, pretty good. Nice. Okay, let's go. We've got a few corpses here as well that we left out. So we'll loot them as well. Okay, let's continue on. I'll just say follow slowly here. For sure, bro. Yeah, follow slowly because you know, there's not many in this little bit. So there we go, guys. As well, as you can see, the time limit. So if you remember, it was 28 minutes I think we started, and now it's 36. So you know, on that logic, it's less than. Now, do you need them shoulders, bro? But yeah, with that logic, you know, it's 8 minutes a run, which is really good actually. And obviously, we still got to loot this and run out, but you know, that's still 10 minutes, roughly, give or take. So, you know, take them. Right? So yeah, you know, we're definitely going to hit lockout. The good thing is that I need to go to the vendor as well to sell all the junk after one more run, so that's good. It's a good time sink, to be fair. So yeah, let's head on back out and reset, shall we? Ah, we missed the chest. Left side. Hey, where's the chest, bro? Oh, left side there. Okay. Okay, so we'll see what we get. Yeah, man, thank you. So, did we get anything? Nah, nothing good. Yeah, Yeah, it's not really worth a lot of money, is it? Ah, we've got a whisper as well. Can pay. I won't charge you for a run, mate. Sorry, but I'm only doing graveyard today. I don't think a level 37 would want to come to the graveyard, to be fair. I'm in the zone, bro. Got tunnel vision. And also, Mr. Firefrost, if you're watching the video, I would like a thumbs up, thank you very much. And a cheeky comment, so if you are watching this, just remember that. Ah, look, there's a mage there. I'm not going to waste my time PvPing. I did too much of that. Okay, back in. Run number 3. Let's go! Yeah, so there's our bags after 2 runs as well, guys. We've only got, well, we've made like 2 gold in just the loot, so that's really good. Okay, that's that group done. Oh, that'll be good. Would you want that? I'll give it you anyway, because it's good for you. Oh no, okay. Okay, so let's just heal up, get our mana up, rebuff as well. Yeah, guys, so he's a herbalist, so he's picking up all of the grave moss and all that stuff, as well as the king's blood, like he's just said. Yeah, just asking him how much is it worth now. In fact, we'll see. I won't take it off him because that's his stuff, but you know, see how much it's worth. Okay, so for 6 of them, it's worth 44 silver, and for 1 of them, it's 40. So 80 silver total. It's not bad. So just be aware, if you are a herbalist, you know you can get that extra bit of money for these runs, which is good. You know, when it comes to these things, you know, every little thing that you can do all adds up, so just remember that. Okay, there's another chest there as well by the look of it. It's locked. That's a bit annoying. Okay, jumping over for the big heal now. Okay, there we go. Back up to full health again. So we'll just grab these last ones now real quick. Spam the macro so he knows to come on in. Drop down our consecration, change over to devotion aura. I think as soon as he comes in with the things, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to heal because that's pretty. Got pretty close then, didn't it? There we go. Okay, back in to kill them. Yeah, so, you know, as I said earlier on, guys, it does feel a little bit harder when there's an extra person here. So I'm pretty sure they do, you know, either increase the damage that they do, or, you know, whether they've got more hit points or whatever it is, I don't know. But somewhere or another, it feels like it's a little bit more challenging. Ah, they look really good. Nice male shoulders, level 30. Not very good stats, though. Oh, which ring? Cerulean Ring of the Owl. Yeah, man, it's pretty good, actually. Yeah, man, it's a good ring. Question is, do you have better? I thought you might say that. Yeah, you can have it. Where is it? It's worth 2 gold on the auction house as well. Okay, let's drop down consecration, and there we go. Spam the macro. We get off a holy wrath as well now, look. Boom. Uh-oh. Need to bubble him. How is he dying? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's 3 runs done, and this is what we've got. So we've made... God, I don't remember how much gold it was. Started with 45, didn't we? So that's 3 gold increase for 3 runs. So it's not bad. We've also got all of this, these items as well. So we're going to have to head on down to, well, South Shore now to mail the stuff over to my bank alt as well. Got a lot of silk cloth. In fact, as we're running back, I think we'll organise our bags so we don't have to thingy mess around doing that in a minute. Okay, so let's just do all this stuff. Yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll arrange everything in my bags that I'm going to sell on the auction house. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be selling or not. Okay, yeah. So I've sorted out the bags. So it's all of this bag that I'm going to send over to my bank alt, and we've got these 3 items here as well. Everything else can go to the vendor or be disenchanted. So what I'll do now is I'll reset the dungeon, and I'll tell him to wait inside. So let's head on down to the vendor, shall we, guys? Okay guys, so here we are at the vendor. Now if we take a look, oh hang on, we got some items here from the vendor. Not sure if they're any good that you could make any money off them, but anyway. So we've got a gold repair bill, so we take that away now, so we're at 447 gold, okay. What we'll do is we'll sell all of the trash items now, so let's do that. Okay, so there we go, right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to disenchant certain items, which is going to be these ones here. I'll just move that out of the way like that. So yeah, these items here I'm going to disenchant. I know that I could sell them to the vendor, but you know, I think it's good to get the lower level enchanting stuff for the auction house as well. So we'll just do that now real quick. Okay, there we go. So there we go guys, we've got 750 gold now. So that's like a 5 gold increase in total from selling all of the grey items as well as picking up the money. We've got all these items here that we're going to sell on the auction house. I know obviously we've got quite a lot of silk. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of silk cloth and they're 44 silver each. We've got 14 silver for the wool cloth. You know, we've got a gold 50 for that pattern. You know what, I might just disenchant that actually as well, because that's not that good to be fair. Yeah, we'll disenchant that as well. So also we've got the medium hide, which is 7 silver. We've got the heavy leather, which is 7 silver for 2 of them. We've got this item here, I think that'll sell, because it's leather, and it's got intellect and spirit, which is good for resto druids. So yeah, that's also worth like 2 gold on the auction house. So I think we'll keep that. This mace as well, one-handed, 10 attack power, is pretty good. That's worth a gold, so we'll keep that. This one's worth 2 gold, 20. You know, same again, leather, intellect and spirit, good for a resto druid, so we'll keep that. And then we've got the 2-handed sword as well, which is probably more of a hunter item to be fair, just for a stat increase really with the intellect and stamina. So yeah, that's worth like a gold 20 as well, so we'll keep that. We've also got like a gold 50 from these cloth gloves as well, which is again good stats for a priest, intellect and spirit, so that we'll keep them. Same for the legs, intellect and spirit, we'll keep them. We've got that's worth 8 silver, that's worth a gold, and obviously for all of the disenchanting stuff we've got 50 silver, 6 silver. We got 20 silver there and 30 odd there, so that's good. See, I know these enchanting things will sell straight away because they always do. Same for the cloth as well, I know that'll go straight away as well. So yeah, what we'll do now is we'll just send all this over to our bank vault, and then we'll go back down for more runs, shall we? Okay, there we go. Let's get back, shall we? Let's go! Okay, so I know that a minute ago when I got the flight path from here to South Shore, I know there was a mage and a rogue that was ganking. So let's see if they're still here. It doesn't seem like it, which is good. Okay, let's continue on. So also guys, if you take a look at the damage meter as well, you can see that all of the stuff that's doing damage. So you know, the drain life would be my my demon forged breastplate. The flame strike would be the skull flame shield, and obviously, as you know, the other abilities that I've got. But I notice it doesn't say the thorium shield spike that I got on skull flame. I do remember early on. Actually, I don't know whether it needs an update or not, but I do remember early on that you know, it did show up on the meters, but it wasn't a lot, which is why I was considering really getting a stamina enchant on it instead of the spikes, because you know, looking at all this, you've got enough damage anyway, you know. So I don't think, you know, having that's really gonna make a huge difference. You know, as far as I know as well, it doesn't stack with anything like spell power or whatnot. So I think the best thing to do for that is, you know, get stamina. I think the most you can get is 9 or 7 in classic. So you know, either one, it's nearly 100 HP anyway, which is really good. So I think further down the road, you know, in a few weeks when we get access to Judgment stuff, you know, like the gloves and the boots and the wrists and whatnot, that's when I'll probably change it. You know, just to see, you know, how much it helps out, because obviously with all of the judgment stuff, you're not going to need much more damage adding on, because you know all of that is spell damage gear, so you know you were doing a lot more damage anyway, to be fair. So I think that would be suited more for stamina instead of the spike. So yeah, that's one thing to think about really. Now also, when Blackwing Lair comes out, you know, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to debating whether to get this item here. Let me just show you guys. Now it's from Nefarian. It's this one, Locomere. Now this mace is really good. Look at the damage and healing it's got. It's got 84. Plus the 10 stamina and 18 intellect as well. It's absolutely amazing. For PvP, definitely, it's a beast of a weapon, that is. You know, nearly 100 extra spell power. Then you get the enchant on top of that, then it's like 110 spell damage just from your weapon, which is freaking amazing, to be fair. So I'm, like I say, I'm in debate whether to get that for not just the extra damage, but it's got a good stats on it as well. You know, the 10 stamina and the 18 intellect. So you know, it'll give you more stats in that sense. But you know, like I say, for doing stuff like this, I'm in debate whether to have that or keep the flurry axe. You know, eventually I'll have both anyway, so we can test it out. You know, but yeah, it's just food for thought, really. You know, is it going to be better or not? I guess we'll see when we get down to it, really. So here we are, run number 4. I think I'll only do 3 more runs for today before I call it a day. You know, I've been playing quite a lot today, so I'm ready to call it a day. We'll get our friend up a level and then we'll head out. Okay, so let's go, guys. We also need a thumbnail as well. So yeah, guys, I just thought as well, you know, today's Tuesday, so that means that Molten Core resets tomorrow. Is anybody raiding tomorrow night? Obviously, when I release this video, it won't be Tuesday. But you know, if you did raid, how did it go? You know, did you get any epics? Hopefully you did. With a bit of luck, tomorrow night I can finally get my Tier 2 legs, which I've been waiting for a very long time. Not gonna lie, I've been waiting for these since probably the 5th week of Classic. You know, I've seen them drop twice. I kind of got screwed out of them the first time that they dropped. I mean, the guild that I was in used the DKP system, and at the time when we rolled for them, I had the most DKP. It was between me and one other Paladin, but because I got the Lawbringer legs the same raid on the boss, a few bosses earlier on, they said no, you know, you're not having them. So I think that was a bit unfair. You know, you can't really say anything like that when it's not really loot council. You know, and on top of that as well, it's like you just can't say that, because if you're using the DKP system, you know, why are you having things to say like that when it comes to it? I feel that it's wrong in my opinion, but you know, each guild or whatever runs their own things separately, so you know, it's all down to them really. But you know, in my opinion, that shouldn't have been said like that. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not really going to complain. You know, the time after that, I don't really remember. I think I would have lost the roll on it. And then obviously since then, I've never seen them drop. So yeah, I've actually been raiding since, when is it? I think it's the 3rd week of release I started raiding. So yeah, like I say, you know, I've killed Ragnaros quite a lot of times now, and you know, only seen him twice, which is really annoying in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll eventually get them, you know, when everyone's raiding Naxxramas and stuff, they might finally drop for me, but you know. It's the same for the Heavy Dark Iron Ring actually as well, you know, I've not seen that in a long time. So yeah, like I say, you know guys, wish me luck. In fact, you know what, I might just have this as a thumbnail for today. There we go. We can drink up next to a zombie. Yeah, that'll be a good thumbnail, I think. We've only had one rare mob inside this place today as well, which is quite unusual. Normally I get a few more than that, to be fair. Oh well, it's no worries. Right, we'll just spam the macro so he knows to come in and drop down his AoE thing. I'll tell him to Nova so I can get off a Holy Wrath. Okay, so there's our bags after that run. We'll head on out to reset now. I think whilst we're running as well again, we'll organise our bags, so just to make it easier on ourselves a bit later on. We'll disenchant all of the greens as well. He's pointing out another chest there. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Let's see if we get any loot out of this one. Any good loot as well. Okay, come on, epics. Oh, we got a bag, that's nice. How much is that worth? Nearly gold, that's good. Okay, so let's head on out and reset, shall we? That was weird. How did he just disappear? Oh well. Okay, let's head on back then, shall we? Oh, look at that. Is that a... That's a multi-boxer, look at that. I've not seen a horde well, I have actually, but not for a while. Hey, and what axe is this as well, actually? That's a cool looking axe. It's a shame that you can't inspect the opposite faction like you can in retail. I think that's a really cool feature. I think they added that in the end of Burning Crusade, was it? Or was it in Wrath of the Lich King? I don't remember. But I know it was interesting to do because you could see what kind of items the Horde had. So yeah, here we go guys, run number 5. You know, I've ran this place quite a few times now in the last couple of days. I know I did a lot earlier on today. Was it today or was it yesterday? I don't remember. But yeah, I did a lot of this recently now, so I think I'm not going to come here again for a while. You know, I like to keep things quite varied. That's a good chest. 11 intellect. Sells on the auction house as well by the look of it for 11 gold. So that's, sorry, not 11 gold, 5 gold. So that's not bad. You know, it's a good drop to have. Yeah, so I think the next episode, which I will record tomorrow now by the look of it, it's getting kind of later on in the day, innit? So whatever the next episode's going to be, I think it'll be another dungeon. I'm not sure where though, or what. There's a chest there, it's locked though. Not entirely sure where it'll be. I suppose I'll think of something, you know. There's a lot of things to choose from. In fact, you know what? I might do essence farming for you guys to see. Not gonna lie, I absolutely hate doing it, but you know, just so you guys can get a good idea, you know, on my server at least, you know, how contested it is, if it's contested at all. How well does a Paladin do it, if you're curious about that as well, I guess. You know, whatever the reason, I'm sure it'll be interesting content to watch. So we're getting ready to run down for the big heal. We just got cursed just then as we jumped down, which is really annoying. Okay, so let's continue on. Hopefully we won't die or need to bubble. Ah, there's another rare mob, that's good. We'll use Holy Potion now. It's another Iron Spine, which is good actually. Okay, we're gonna have to bubble now, I think. Yep, bubble now. Get ourselves up to full. Signal Fire Frost to come in for the AoE. And yeah, here we go, drop down Consecration. Ah, nice. Congrats, my friend. We'll get off the Holy Wrath as well, I think. That was no point. Oh well. I dropped a ring that time. 4 strength, 9 agility. Very good for rogues and warriors, that is. Well, even paladins as well, actually. If we're on the DPS side of things. Tell me about it. Mages are just overpowered, ain't they? Yeah. See, to be honest, if I wasn't so invested into this class, and if I didn't enjoy it as much, I would have rolled a mage, just because, you know, what you can do on a paladin is like, in terms of AoE at least, you can do similar to what you can do on a mage. Obviously the mage is going to be better. Mages will always have that edge, I think, because of all the abilities to stay away, the amount of damage that they do as well. It's just insane compared to a paladin. But you know, as I was going to say, you know, if it wasn't for a paladin, I would have done a mage just to do all the AoE stuff. So I really enjoy doing that, to be fair. Ah, he drops a wand, okay. That one. Or is it the Fallen Champion? See, Iron Spine drops a chest as well, which is pretty good actually. You know, that's weird. I've never seen him drop that item before. Oh well. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, it's a nice, hat that is. Let's see what it looks like. It's just the red hood, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you can get better in CAF anyway, can't you? But you know, this is still good anyway. Right, we'll run back, get off the Holy Wrath. Watch them die really fast. Cool. There we go, that's all done that. Okay, so there's our bags after 2 runs, guys. We've got quite a few good items there actually. We got that chest. Did we get that on first run? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got a few good items. Mainly that, really. We've got obviously some cloth and some of these things here, which is good. Okay, the chest is locked as well there. So let's go out for the reset, guys. I think this was the last run that I'll be doing today. For that, we got an extra gold as well, which is good. How far to level 32 is it? Yeah, 32. Let's see what we get in the chest, shall we? Anything interested? Nice, we got another bag. Check that out, that's lucky, innit? There we go, so that's 2 gold from that. And they'll sell as well, definitely. So it's 2 bars in. It's alright, I guess. Okay, let's reset. When our friend comes out. There he is. Okay. Let's go. Last run for the video, I think, guys. We've been here for quite a while now. About an hour to be exact. Well, not just tired. More fed up with this place. I've been here quite a few times, like I said earlier. You know, I'm ready for a little change of scenery, to be fair. So yeah. And we're actually not in combat this time from these mobs here, which is good actually. Saves us a bit of time. Did we get anything from the chest? Nah, we didn't get anything decent. I mean, they're okay, I guess. They're worth 2 gold, well, nearly 3 gold on the auction house. Yeah, so that's the thing, guys, as well, you know. Hang on, let's just open our bag, see if we've got any food to... Yeah. You know, he's made 5 gold just from the shared loot, so he's getting 5 gold as well as all of the experience that he's getting from me doing this. Which, you know, I'm happy to boost him, but, you know, the only downside is they take a cut of your money. I suppose you could always ask them to, you know, trade at you after, but, you know, I don't think that you should do, really, because obviously they'll need that for spells and whatever. Although I know this guy won't, because he's already got a level 60. The struggle is real when you need to go for a pee and you're in the middle of a pull, innit? I think I need a catheter. Then I don't have to stand up and go to the toilet. Nah, I don't think I'll ever want one of them. I don't know if you guys have ever had one before, but I had one when I had this operation one time, and when they took it out, well, when they put it in for a start, it wasn't very nice. Not very pleasant to say the least, but you know. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Run, run, run. Oh dear. Well, that's the first time that's happened. Damn, that sucks. Oh man, literally a split second off from hitting the bubble button. Oh well, don't worry guys, it happens from time to time. Happens to the best of us. Also, you know, if you're still watching up to this point, thank you very much for that. I know this is probably a long ass video by now. Again, I'm still talking absolute BS, you know. It is what it is. Although to be fair, I'm probably rambling a lot right now because I'm getting quite tired. I need to stand up and walk about and stuff. I suppose that's a sign of getting old as well, so you know. Okay, let's head back to our friend here, where we'll pick up where we left off, where we died by accident. Man, would I kill for a swiftness potion right about now, just to speed things up a little bit. So also guys, here's some things to look forward to. What I'm looking into right now is I'm actually, because if you know, if you've been following the channel for a while now, you'll know that I recently updated my my logo for the channel, which is really cool, I think, by the way. So I'm actually looking now into getting a new intro. As you know, the intro that I'm using at the minute is just a brief clip of me before I even got my epic mount, actually, in Half Glen, just on my regular 60% mount. So yeah, I'm looking to get a proper, more professional looking intro. So you know, that's something that's going to be up and coming soon, guys. Probably in the next couple of videos, I think I'll get that. I'm also thinking about other things as well, getting a proper outro clip as well, and I think I'm also looking to upgrade my hardware as well. So, like I say, a new microphone, a new gaming mouse, a new keyboard as well, and I think that I'll bubble right now and heal myself. That's a definite. I will also loot that mob as well. Okay, so yeah, anyway, and then obviously later down the line, we're looking to getting a new gaming computer, just so because at this point as well, like by the time I've got the keyboard and the mouse and the microphone, you know, the audio quality will be a lot better, obviously, and you know, my gameplay should be a little bit better with a gaming mouse as well, because I'll have more buttons to play around with. So that will be better in that sense, and then obviously with the new PC, you know, I'll be able to improve the visual quality for you guys, so that'll be really good. So yeah, guys, we can be looking forward to those things coming up in the channel as time goes on, so that's good. As you can see as well in the corner of the screen, left hand corner of the screen, you know, we're getting day by day, we're creeping slowly closer and closer to that goal of the 1,000 subscribers, and when we do hit that, you know, I think we'll pop open a nice cheeky glass of something and celebrate, I think, because then obviously, as you know, we'll be monetized, so the money that the channel does make will be going all towards that. You know, just to make the process of getting all these nice little upgrades for the channel that much faster. So yeah, guys, you know, if you know anyone that plays this game that you think might be interested in seeing this content, then you know, give the video a share to them, or the channel, or any kind of video on the channel that you think would be interesting for your friends to watch. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe as well, as this helps me out massively. So yeah, guys, let's do this last pull, shall we? Okay, wait for him to Nova, and then we'll drop off a Holy Wrath. Boom. There we go. Oh no, my inventory is full. Okay, what we're gonna have to do is, I think we'll delete that, and we'll disenchant some of the items now. We'll disenchant the boss items so we can get rid of them as well. Okay, we'll also loot this one. Okay, we've looted all that now. Okay, let's grab this chest and then we'll see what's inside. Hopefully there's something good. If not, we'll
I can't carry anymore.
we got a belt there. That's okay, I guess. I'll tell you what. We'll how much is that? That's worth a gold 70. What can we sell? Sorry, not sell. What can we get rid of? We need to disenchant this as well, actually. So we'll get rid of that.
Inventory is full. I can't carry.
We can't even do that either, can we? Okay, we'll do that. Okay. And then we'll have to destroy that bit of bread that we pick up because I've got it on auto loot. Oh no, okay. Cool. Okay guys, so there we go. You know, that's a nice little free gold increase for the free ones that we just did there. Yeah, let's head on over to the vendor, shall we? Just to wrap things up, I think. Okay, so here we go guys. Let's go on to the vendor now and see what we've made. Okay, so we've got a 2 gold repair bill. That's because we died. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sell all of the junk, which is all the grey items and that, and just leave the good items that we want to sell for the auction house. Okay, so 751 gold. Let's sell all the crap now. Ah, that's a very good sword. That is. I'll sell that because someone will buy that for stats, agility, and strength. Okay, so there we go. 756 gold. What I'll do is I'll keep that as it is. I'll keep that, I think. Actually, no, you know what? Hang on. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. And I think, yeah, you know what? I'll keep all of them as they are. Even that, yeah, okay. So let's see what we've got. We've got all of these items here. Plus 2 bags, of course. So we'll just sort these bags out real quick as well. So the way we'll sort it out is we'll do all of the cloth and that. Then we'll do all of the consumable things. So like the stones and the herbs and the enchanting stuff. And then we'll put the items last. So we'll see exactly how we got in order. We'll sell that as well. Okay. So there we go, guys. We'll just look at this now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of silk cloth, which is how much is that? That's we'll say nearly 3 gold for the silk. We'll round it up. We'll say 3 gold for all of the cloth that we got there. The bags, they're a gold each. So, you know, that's 3, 4, 5 gold, 30, 1, 17, 80. So we'll say a gold there. And we'll say a gold for all of those and the enchanting mats as well. So that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 gold, 7 gold, 8 gold, 9 gold, 10, 11, well, 10, 15, 16, 17 gold there. Okay, so that's not bad. Plus the money that we made. How much was that? I forgot what we started off with now. I should have wrote it down. But yeah, plus whatever that was. So well, I'm not sure. I'll write it down on the thumbnail anyway, guys. How much gold that we made today. So yeah, let's just send all of this over to our bank vault. I'll tell you what. Tomorrow when I log on, I'm going to have a lot of items to put on the auction house. That's for sure. But you know, it's good. That's what you want. You want to have a lot of items on the auction house at one given time. You know, typically I always try and have over 100 items. I mean, even right now as we speak, I've got like over 100 items on there now. So you know, the more the better, basically, because you know, if you've got hundreds and hundreds of items on the auction house at any one time, you know, you got quite a high chance of selling them, especially if you know, you just set aside a couple of minutes each day to just sort and decide, you know, what you think is good and what you think isn't good. You know, that way you'll increase your chances of selling the items that way if you just put a little thought into it rather than just banging it on there without even looking at it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, this is pretty much the end of the video. I mean, we were going for nearly 2 hours today, which is pretty good. Well, not just today, this afternoon even. I've already done another hour or so before this, so you know, I'm ready for a break today now. Log back on tomorrow probably. Guys, this is WoW Classic Gold Farming episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that it's been entertaining for you guys. As always, you know, leave a like and a comment to this video. Also, guys, if you do enjoy the content that I produce, whether that's the Let's Play episodes like this, or even whether it's my older videos where I do a lot of gold guides, which, by the way, there will be more of them, don't worry. Like I say, I'm going to do the outdoor gold farming series, so you know, that's coming up in the future. But you know, if you do enjoy all of that, then you know, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon when you do, that way you'll be notified when I bring out new videos. Well, until the next time, everybody, see ya.
And as always, if you've not already, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as this helps me out massively. But when you do, don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when I release new videos. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, then show some support by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Well, until the next time, see ya.